Are you ready for football? Here's a cool time lapse from Glendale, Arizona, as we're getting ready to set the stage for the big game on Sunday between the Chiefs and the Eagles. You have Jalen Hurts and his crew on one side of the ball versus Patrick Mahomes and his crew, and we're going to decide it on the football field on Sunday evening. And the forecast in Glendale for the big game is going to be simply fantastic. We'll see those temperatures into the 70s by tailgate, winds out of the southeast about 10 miles an hour, and by the final snap, we'll see those temperatures dropping down to the upper 50s. Now, like me, hopefully like you too, I am looking forward to the halftime performances. Now, weather has impacted directly and indirectly other big games in the past. Let's go back into history. Let's begin with this game here in 2000. This was the big game between the Titans and the Rams of St. Louis. Now, talking about this game does bring back bad memories, because I remember when Kevin Dyson was trying to stretch that ball across the goal line, but the Rams defenders tackle him before he can get over that goal line to at least have a chance to tie the game. But before the game even started, there was two big ice storms and winter events that led to lots of problems with the teams practicing and people trying to get in and out of the city of Atlanta. A couple of years later, down in Miami, we know that it rains quite a bit in Miami, but with this being an outdoor game, we had a deluge of rain for the Bears and the Colts. This was in Miami in February 2007. This was the most rain in big game history. We had almost an inch of rain, although the Colts found a way to get the W. Then into February of 2018, you remember this game. This was a Philly special game. We had Nick Foles and the Eagles versus Brady and the Patriots. And just look at how cold it was back then. This was the coldest game day temperature, whether outside or inside for the game. We had a temperature of 9 degrees. So we are very thankful that football game was played inside. Now, last year, we had the complete opposite. We had the football game between the Rams and the Bengals. This was the warmest temperature ever for a big game. We had a temperature of 85 degrees. It was also a huge advantage for the Rams as they pulled out a close one against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, looking back to the previous last three big games in Arizona, remember back in 1996, we had the Cowboys and the Steelers. Now, I remember these last two. 2008, we had the Giants and the Patriots. You remember that famous catch by Eli? He threw the pass down the ball, and the wide receiver caught the ball and it pinned it toward his head, and he kept that ball without hitting the ground. And then you also remember this game, too, the Seahawks and the Patriots. This time around, Russell Wilson and his crew, instead of running the ball with that 1 yard, decided to throw the ball, led to an interception, and the rest was history. We're hoping for a great game on Sunday between the Eagles and the Chiefs. For WeatherNation, I'm meteorologist Jesse Kelly.